Welcome back, my friends, to Fishing Barents Sea. Today, we are going to be checking out a boat that has me curious and confused. If I'm being honest, it's a boat that I have kind of like looked at, but I'm not sure what to think about it. But today is the perfect day to sit here and put it through its paces and see what it's all about. And the boat I'm talking about is this one right here, the Snarset. So, the reason that this boat confuses me is mainly because of the stats up here in this left-hand corner. So, A, it's 2,850,000 kroner. Now, the Vibeke Katarine, which we own over here, is 1.95 million kroner, 35 feet, 90,000 kilograms. This guy, supposedly, is 49 feet, 65,000 kilograms. It's so much lighter than the Vibeke Katarine. I don't quite understand. It's bigger, but it's lighter, and it weighs more. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about this guy. It does have way more horsepower, and it does go quite a bit faster than the Vibeke Katarine. So maybe that's it. I really don't know. The only way we're really gonna get to the bottom of this mystery here is just to buy the boat. So let's hop right in. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Yeah, there we go. It's so weird looking. I don't even know how to think about it. Let me hop out here for a minute and let's just do the grand tour here, right? Okay, so we have the I guess this would be like the bridge kind of in this ship, right? It's a big ship. So, oh, and it has a picture of itself. That's interesting. Right under the emergency bell here. Very good. So we have a clock. As we know in this game, the clock does absolutely nothing. Looks like we can go downstairs here, but I don't think it's actually, no, not interactive. Whoa. I just heard something weird. Did I like hit the chair on X? I don't know what happened there. And we can open this door though and head on outside here. And whoa, boy, we're in the midst of like a torrential downpour. Kind of crazy. So let's see, out here, this is where we're going to be hooking our fish. Okay. That's a nice area. Where is the other stuff going on? What is this? This must be for nets. If you're going to rig for nets. Got it. And here we go. Here's our little gutting table. I am assuming that we're going to be able to replace this with the machine gutting tables. I mean, you kind of have to be able to, right? And this is cool. Look, it's got a crane. It's got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I think a lot of this is for nets, though. Not necessarily for long lines, because when you actually put out a long line, all you really see is like the long line hanging off the back of the boat. That's it. So let's dock back up and let's see exactly what's going on with this thing. Get me back in Hammerfest. Let's go check out the upgrades and see what's going on here. So upgrades, we have obviously the storage upgrades. The max is 400,000. Okay, it's pretty expensive. An engine upgrade 3, an additional 300 horsepower for 350,000. Radar, up to 1,000-meter radar, and that I believe you could oh, nope, never mind. Okay. Pardon me. I thought maybe you could skip right to that one. No, you cannot. Gutting machine, though. We are going to need this. Now, do we need 2? Is the question. I think we might be able to get away with 1 here. Gutting goes incredibly quickly with our crew, so I'm just going to get the 1. And then you've got your fishing quota right there and your freezer right there. I don't really care about the freezer. And I think 1 stacking is perfectly fine. But side thrusters, yes, please. Absolutely do need side thrusters. Now, I think it is going to be paramount that we get the storage upgrade if we want to make any real money with this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go through here, complete this whole tree, and that is a lot of our money, guys. We need to save some money for our long lines, because 10,000 hook long lines, which is what this boat carries, they are not cheap. Let's go over here. 10,000 hooks, 10,000 hookers. Geez, $250,000. I forgot how much these things were, guys. All right, let's get 2 to start her off. I think 2 is probably going to max out this boat. I'm almost certain it will. Now, let's also look here. Let me undock and let's go to storage real quick and just see what our quotas are looking like. Okay, so we've got a very healthy cod quota, very healthy pollock. Redfish is the lowest, and haddock at 140,000. So I think our best bet here is going to be to go for a combination of all 3 of these. And that way we're not specifically targeting cod like we always do, but we're getting like a nice variety and a nice mix of fish. Now, speaking of catching fish, our free storage is 40,000 kilograms. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. And we did purchase the max upgrade here, so we're definitely maxed out. Now, 2 10,000 hook long lines is 100% going to fill up this boat with what we're going to be fishing for. I'm not sure why this boat would even want to hold 20 10,000 hook long lines. Seems really odd to me. Let's just put it that way. But let's go back to the fish market and let's go ahead and bait these guys. And the bait that I was thinking, let me just make sure I'm getting this right. I think I want to go with crab for this. So crab is going to be, no, wait. Was it crab? Yes, crab. So as you can see, crab has a bigger portion of the pie chart dedicated to pollock and haddock as well. So we'll be catching cod, pollock, haddock, and a very, very, very small percentage of redfish. But that's okay. We don't really care about redfish at all. So yeah, crab it is. Let's get out there. Let's hit the ocean and let's see what we can find. Oh, you know what? One thing. I completely overlooked this. We need to check out our crew real quick. So on board, who do we have? We need basically machine gutting, which Roar is good at, and stacking, which can. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. I had to check that before I actually undocked because that is quite an important part of this boat, having the right crew to do the job. So I'm going to throw Karen on cooking for the time being. She is very good at that, and we do need to have some food in the bank just in case. And whoa, look at this thing, man. Woo! I'm going to actually cut the engine here and just have the thrusters on. I want to thrust out. Okay, so the thrusters aren't super quick, but the boat itself is very quick. Let's kick off the thrusters and let's just go forward now. And let's take a look at the speed here. Show me the speed. That's what I really want to see. Over 10. Okay. Can we get to 11? We should be able to get to 11, I feel like. I think the max speed on this guy was 14. Okay, so we're almost at 11 and we don't have any engine upgrades. That's pretty good, if you ask me. That's really good. Let's go ahead and check out our map here. All species is what I think I'm going to sort by here. Okay, we got a little bit of cod over here. We have been fishing out this area, guys, so it's kind of looking a little sparse. Jeez, man. Okay. All right, let's kind of look up here a little bit now and see what we can see. Sheesh, man. This is a little bit rough. I'm not going to lie. I think this spot right here might be our best bet. Yeah, this spot has cod. It has haddock. Does it have pollock? It has a little bit of pollock too. Now let me just peep down here. See if there's anywhere that I may have missed. Okay, there is cod, haddock, and pollock right here too as well. So you know what? And up here, I'm not sure what's going on up here. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Did I unlock the radar now that I'm thinking about this? I'm not sure if I unlocked the radar, guys. Well, it's a little too late now. We may have to go back later and unlock that if we haven't. But I want to go up over here and just kind of do a little bit of scouting on this hotspot. See what's going on up there. Okay, judging by the fact that I came over here and this spot did not move at all, I think I forgot to upgrade the radar. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if I did or didn't. But boy, oh boy. Okay, it doesn't really matter. We're going to go to this spot right here anyway. So I think that's going to be our best course of action there. That's going to hit us with cod. It's going to hit us with haddock. And how about pollock? Pollock is over there. You know, I kind of want the pollock really badly. So I think what we're going to do is we'll set one string here, and this is going to be mainly for cod and haddock. And let me just remove that. And let's zip over here real quick and I'll kind of set things up. Okay, so the first string we're going to set is going to be in this direction here, and that's going to hit this blob of fish. The second string we're going to set is going to go basically from here up to over here, and that's going to handle the pollock and what little bit of redfish we end up catching. Now, there are still a little bit of haddock and cod over there, but that's mainly going to be hitting pollock in that general direction. So I feel pretty good with that. Let's go ahead and get our first line setting out here. Now, I may not have given myself enough room Only 850 something meters before our waypoint gets hit, but that's okay. I'm not too upset with that. I'm just thinking here in my head, when we go to haul these, I think I definitely want to haul the cod string first, because cod are more valuable. So I want to fill up on as much cod and haddock as possible, and then we'll hit the pollock second. I mean, I kind of have no choice, right? Because this string's going out first, so it's the one that has to get hauled. I guess it's kind of like a moot point. All right, long line number 1 out, and I think, oh yes, we just squeezed it into that area that I wanted it to be. Now let's filter over to pollock here, and let's hop over here. Now I'm probably going to need, so that's 992 meters there. Jeez, this is, oh man. So right there, yeah, we're gonna go a little bit beyond where I want it to be, but I think that's just kind of how it has to go. So let me get my run set up here, how I really want it to go. We'll go right there, and then we are basically heading that way. Yep, that's gonna be our route. So let's get long line number 2 started. And luckily the seas are relatively nice. I could tell you right now, even just these small waves, they bounce the boat around a lot. Like a lot. So this is not exactly a sturdy boat. Let's put it that way. It's very like high up in the water, and it feels very unsteady. So it's an interesting boat to drive. I would not want to be driving this in a storm though. I can definitely tell you that. Okay, very, very close to our next long line being set out here. And okay, there it goes. And we actually hit it before we even got to our waypoint there. So that's pretty nice. So now we've got long line number 1 and long line number 2 both set out exactly where we want them. Looking pretty good there. Now, do we have a quick enough boat where we can just shoot back to town? Let's see, what are we at here? 3.42. Let me see. Yeah, 3.42. I know that sounds weird to you guys, but in my brain, it makes perfect sense. So if I start doing this, how long is it going to take me to get... What's going on here? Whoa, that was weird. I just completely, like, the game completely froze on me. Let me try this again here. Hang on. Okay, 6 hours. Yeah, so I think we're going to get back with a little bit of time to spare. Took us about, what, 6 something hours to get in here? I'm thinking like 4 or 5 hours. That'll do us. Let's pull into Hammerfest Centrum here. And just to be on the safe side, we'll go 4 hours, right? I don't want to go over by too much, at least. Make sure I'm doing this smartly. Smartly. Yeah, who says smartly? I guess I do. All right, there's 4 hours on the clock right there. Let's go ahead and go fishing, baby. Get me out of here. Let the boys go into, or sorry, the gentlemen and gentle ladies go into port for a little while. I mean, we've only been out for a day, right? Do they really need a break? I don't think so. Whoa! Cruise ship. Going right over my gear here. What's going on, man? What's up with that? Can I get out of here? Yes, okay. Let's go hit this gear and see what's going on. Well, we're gonna get there a tad bit early, which is fine. I'll do a little bit of jogging here, get things set up. I like to haul the gear at right around 21 hours. And I think, yep, perfect. Woo, it is dark, man. Look at that. Super dark here right now. I can't even see my buoy. Let's kick this guy on. And okay, there it is, dead ahead. All right, we're gonna haul this, and you know what? I should probably get my crew out on deck too, shouldn't I? I think Karen's our stacker. Yep, and Roar is our gutter. Perfect. Man, I really can't get over how exceptionally dark the game looks right now. I feel like it's not usually like this, like the sea. Pitch black. I could be just flying in outer space right there. Okay, let's haul this bad boy in. Whoa! Good. What? Oh man. The walk of shame here. How did I miss that? It was like right in my red zone there, and it did not want to give me the green. That was very, very odd. All right, I'm just gonna spam click this. What? Why? Is it because my stupid spotlight's on? What's going on here? I don't know why I cannot haul this. Can I get a green, please? What? Okay. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Okay, finally. That is not cool. Something's up with that boat and picking up long lines. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. You know what I was just thinking as I was struggling to pick up that long line? Can you set gear in another boat and pick it up in a different one? I feel like you probably could, right? Man, that whole situation kind of threw me off there. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why it was such a struggle for me to pick up that long line. Should not be that way. Okay, last 2 fish here, and let's see how this is going. My hooking skill's not particularly great, unfortunately. Last fish, red fish, okay, 58%. Not great. But what do we do here? Whoa, 30,000, almost 34,000 kilograms on one? Okay. Wow, and here I thought we were gonna need 2 long lines. Wow. Man, and I didn't even do that great on hooking on that long line. That's crazy. Wow, that feels like a really, really good long line. And look, we kind of blew up this whole spot, didn't we? Let's go to haddock and cod. Okay, a little bit of haddock there still, but cod definitely less. All right, we got one more long line to go here. And then I'm gonna figure some stuff out with this. It would be really nice if I could actually get this one too without having to like really, really struggle. Let me just make sure I'm lined up nice and good here. Yeah, we're looking good. Now I'm expecting to see a lot of pollock on this one. Odd thing was, I didn't see a lot of cod on the last one, but I guess there were? I'm not sure why. Okay, I'm preemptively cutting the engine here, and we're just gonna drift into this guy. And we're gonna see if that was like a one-time thing. Wow, the engine. When you cut the engine on this guy, it really cuts the engine. Look at that. This boat stops on a dime, guys. That's crazy. Give me the buoy. Can we get it? See why? It's in the red, clearly, right? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it does that, but whatever. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do better this time. I don't know why I'm saying we're gonna do better. It really doesn't even matter if we do better on this long line, guys. We have a very small amount of space left to fill in the boat, so let's just get whatever fish we need. Okay, so I did even worse that time. I only got 51%, but we still got a tremendous amount of fish, and of course, storage is full. Surprise, surprise. Well, let's head back into port now. We'll let these guys do their stacking and their gutting on the way. Should be done by the time we get there. They are professionals, after all. I am paying them to do this. And we are gonna cruise right into Hammerfist Centrum, which is our usual spot. And let's go ahead and see. Yep, we got a fully stacked load of fish. Let's get these guys inside and resting. Guys and gals, pardon me. And what time is it? 10:27. You know, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole local sale thing. Even though it's not 6 a.m., you still do get a bonus. I just don't know if you get the whole bonus. So let's see. Let's figure that out and see exactly how this works. Okay, do you want to sell your catch at the local market? Yes, we do. How we looking here? What's the total? Not even $1 million. Wow. I gotta be honest, that's a little underwhelming there. I thought we were gonna get at least $1 million, but no, not even $1 million. So what do we get? We got plus 18.6% for local market sales, port reputation, almost 7%, and we paid out 3.6%. So yeah, not $1 million, not even $1 million. Wow, that's a shocker to me. That's a shocker. I guess if we really want to make some big money, we have to target specifically cod. Let's see, what were our cod totals here? We had good cod numbers, right? Although our biggest was not the was not like the large cod, it was this medium, the 25 to 40 kilogram cod here. So, very interesting, very interesting. I think I could get it over $1 million if I were to go out, specifically target the cod, and also make sure I get here at 6 a.m. so I get the optimal local market sales time, which gets you, I think, 20 or 25% extra revenue. Yeah, that would definitely push us over $1 million, even with our crew getting paid too. So you know what? Let's go do that. Let's go fish. I'm gonna get all cod, and I want to see how much this boat nets us when we specifically target cod. So let's go to our old fish market here, and obviously we know we're not going to need both long lines, but we are going to need to bait for cod, which is this guy right here. So let's do 1 long line worth of shrimp, and let's get right back out there. Now, do I need to fuel up? Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? All right, let's fuel up too. Let's hop out here. Now, where is there a good population of cod to begin with that I can even like afford to target fish? It's going to be way up here, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be screaming at the monitor right now, also saying, Hugs, wait 10 hours and put out another line, and then wait another 10 hours and put out another. But if you take a look at how fast we decimate these hotspots, guys, you really can't chain fish like that. It's just not possible. The hotspot is dead after like one long line. So for me to try and like chain fish like that, it's just not going to work. At least not in this boat. Maybe if we were in a smaller boat and we could put out a couple lines like that weren't going to just eat up the population, maybe that would work. I think, yeah, geez, I don't know. I think really the peak form of fishing when you're looking to make tons and tons of money, maybe what is going on here? Hello? I gotta stop and see what's going on here, guys. Whoa! What is happening? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here, guys, but it's just boat after boat. It's getting sucked into the MG Arctic LNG. Oh boy. Is this like the worst at-sea disaster ever in this game? Jeez Louise, there's like every boat on... Look, there's more coming. Here's another one. That's incredible. Well, I guess the seas will be nice and clear for us, huh? Oh, I just need one more look. Look at that. There goes another one. He's going right into it. Oh, man. Okay, let's get out of here. Forget about this. Enough of that. All right, where are we going? Let's go right over here. That's where we're going to catch our cod. I think that gives us our best shot there. Now we got to make sure we get around this absolute disaster here. Okay, here's our fishing grounds, and I'm liking it. Oh, not in my captain's seat. Let me get in here. So we should be able to just drive straight ahead. We may hit some gray area actually here. No, we're not. All we got to do is head straight ahead and let out our long line here, and we should theoretically catch tons and tons of cod. So, hey, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens here. And I'm just now noticing, look at all these like wires and stuff hanging out on our deck. It seems very unsafe. No, it may be snowing in the game, but really, I couldn't ask for any weather, like weather any better than this. And where'd the snow? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, when I'm looking this way, there's snow. When I look backwards, there's no snow. But either way, I really don't care about that. What I care about is the seas. They are being very, very cooperative today. I mean, it's like glass out here, guys. I don't even have to worry about the boat rocking and rolling at all. And whoa, 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 some birds? Birds are always really good signs in these games. And I saw at least one. Yeah, there's two right there. Okay, maybe this is a really good spot, guys. 3! They're multiplying. All right, let's see what happens when we haul this thing. Birds are a good sign, so that I'm excited now. The only other thing that needs to be added in now to make this even better would be some whales. If we could see a whale or two, oh boy, that would make my day. Oh, whoa, we got a whale. Of course. Can we get out here? I want to see this thing, man. Where is it? There it is. Oh, yes. Oh, man. And I was just saying, the only thing that could make this better was a whale sighting. And there we have it, a whale sighting, ladies and gentlemen. The best day ever. How's our long lining going back here? Still coming out of some magical area on the boat. Not sure where, but it's coming out. Can I jump? Nope, can't jump. Oh, there it is. Right there, man. Yeah, give it to me. Give me a little blow. That's what she said. Well, let's go. No time for that. Let's go. Okay, long line. Going off the boat. Boop. All right, beautiful. If you guys are wondering if the worst maritime disaster in gaming history is still going on, yes, it is. There you go. We're oh, no, wait. Hang on. I just saw something very interesting. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I thought one of those ships was the big oil tanker, but no, it's not. And is that the port right ahead of us? No, it's not. I'm seeing lights over there. You guys see that? There's like a little fish farm or something going on? Okay, interesting. Well, we want to get over to this port, though. This is where we're going to call home for the night. So, we're currently at 2 hours. Let's see how long it takes us to get over there. So, about 2 hours to get in. That means we need to subtract 2 hours off our wait time to get us to 21 hours. And I'm thinking that's probably going to put us at right around 15 hours. You know what? We'll go 14 just to be safe. And let me get back in my captain's seat. Yeah, 14 for sure. Especially because we're not in our spot yet, so we don't want to push it too far. All right, let's see. What port is this even? Ah, Tufyard. It's been a while since I've been here. Let's go ahead and skip time. 14 hours on the clock. Hopefully I didn't gauge that wrong, and let's see if we could like slingshot right out of the port here. Let's see. Get me out. Yeah, baby. I barely lost any momentum there. That's a beautiful thing. You love it when a plan goes right, right? All right, let's get over here. And what's our time going to be at? Are we going to be like right at 21 hours? Just about. And it actually gives me a little bit of time to reposition the boat here. Perfect. Okay, let's haul this bad boy in. See what we get. Now, is it going to be a real pain in the butt this time? Let's see. I already know if I slam on the brakes, this ship stops on a dime. It's not aerodynamic or whatever you say for water at all. Like, look at that. Bam. It like immediately stops. It's crazy. Okay, whoa. This fish trying to jump in the boat here. Man, they're excited. I'm excited. Let's get this done. These cod are going crazy. They're all zesty. Let's go. Oh, I need to try really hard on this one, guys. Oh, man. And so far, I'm kind of choking. I need to get a really good hooking score here to make sure I fill up the boat. I want to get every inch of this boat stuffed with cod. Okay, not my best performance here. Max I can get is 56%. I'm hoping that'll do it for us. Let's see. Do we fill it up? Oh, man, we didn't fill it up. You got to be kidding me. Oh, man. Wow, that is very, very disappointing. I really thought we were going to fill up the boat. What happened there? Well, I guess a little bit of RNG happened. We still have 11,800 kilograms worth of space left in the boat. And I just, I don't want to waste the bait and set out a whole nother line for that. We're going to have to save that for another time. But let's get back and let's see what one long line gets us. And is this cleared up yet? No, it's absolutely not cleared up. Before I forget, let me get everybody out here. Actually, you're the stacker, Karen. You get over there. Okay, let's shoot on back to port and let's see what one long line worth of cod gets us. At least we'll figure that out. And there's just more boats right into the wreckage. just slamming in there. They don't even care. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, and we're coming in the night prior to the local market opening, which is always better in my opinion, because now we'll be able to dock up here, cancel our sail, and we'll be able to wait until 6 a.m., which is peak time. Right there. 6 hours on the clock. Let's see, can I not hit the dock? Woo, baby, that was close. Okay, 692. Wow, 692. What did we get last time? 9 something. So we're about, no, not even 300,000 short of what we did on the previous haul. So one long line of cod in this instance, not filling up the boat, got us basically 700,000. That's before you subtract the crew totals here. So that's not bad. That's not bad. It's relatively quick too. So it's definitely a good way to make money. But like I was saying earlier, you have to take into account the fact that these 10,000 hook long lines just absolutely demolish the habitats. So there's no way we can like really efficiently fish in this manner. It's almost like we have to go with the trawler now. If we really want to continue making lots and lots of money, we're going to have to trawl. I feel like that's what we're going to have to do. So I do want to check out some of these other boats though. So we probably will do a video where we just check them all out at once maybe. And then we're going to have to do like some hardcore trawling. That's the only way it is. And we got a lot of money to make too. So it kind of needs to be, we need to get back to the $3 to $4 million per haul type deal like we were doing. And that's either crabbing or trawling. Those are your two options. So what is my outlook on this boat? I think it's okay. I think the Vebeke Catarino is a better boat overall. I believe it holds 10,000 kilograms more weight worth of fish. So it can hold more fish. The extra long lines that you can pack into this boat really doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why you would care about doing that. And I really don't see any other benefit. It's marginally faster. And there is that. But overall, it's just a meh boat for me. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to comment and drop a like on the video. Really does help and it keeps me motivated. Lets me know that you're liking the series. So thank you everybody for watching. Oh, and if you're not subscribed, of course, do that as well. But as always, have yourself a beautiful day, everybody. And I will see you on the next one.